Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's our pleasure to have all of you with us as our distinguished guests for this much awaited evening. Today, in continuation of Embassy's Performing India series of culture events, it's our pleasure and great honor to present a program of a talk and a recital titled An Evening with the Gundechas, Understanding and Appreciation of Dhrupad by the very celebrated and legendary Gundecha Brothers, Shri Umakant Gundecha, Shri Ramakant Gundecha, accompanied by Shri Akhilesh Gundecha. Without saying anything further, I straight away invite and request Mr. M. Sridharan, Embassy's culture counselor and spokesman, and also the head of Embassy's press information and culture wing, to welcome the guests and to guide and brief them more on today's event. Mr. M. Sridharan, please.
Thank you, brother. Good evening, everyone. Briefly, a few notes about the event. We have been doing this Performing India series for a while now, and this is one of the star events under that. This audience could be about 90% of you would know about Gundechas, 10% of you may not, but we are going to have another expert to talk on that. We are extremely glad that we are able to feature the legendary, as he said, the legendary Gundechas. Couple of things here. One is that I just met Umakant and Ramakant, and I told them this. When I went for Kailash Mansarovar Yatra, which is a 29-day hiking program on the Himalayas, we had about 40 people in my team. I was a sort of team leader, liaison officer for them, and about 15 of them had tens and tens of songs of Gundechas, right? Especially the Shiva. I'm extremely glad to know that they would be performing it here. And most of them would sort of cry when they listen to that. So seeing many people in tears listening to somebody's voice on the Himalayas, it's not an easy experience to go through, right? You will easily see what moves them. It is not the knowledge, it is not their affection, but beyond something, right? At the time, you leave Gundecha, you leave the names, you leave the Padma Shris, you leave everything, and somewhere you feel that this is the tone of human being refined to a certain level, which has a vibe with other human souls, right? It's as simple as that. So I'm extremely glad, thank you for that. I'm extremely glad that this is happening at the Indian Embassy, and we are thankful to Ms. Manjula Kumar of Smithsonian, who made this possible. And she hosted a lunch to ask me to do this. I said, wow, that's good. So,
the only reason you agreed.
Yeah, that's the only reason I agreed, right? And so, as you see, we have been having a few events here, and we will have some more events. We will announce that about these events at the end of this program. I don't want to stand here and in between you and them. And after that, we will have some refreshments also here, followed by the performance. What we have requested them is to sort of not make it as a performance only, but talk about it, right? Talk about Dhrupad, why it is special, how it fits into the Indian classical music system, and how they see this as a musical movement, and what are the experiences they have in the international scene regarding Dhrupad. So to introduce them in more detail and to tell you more about their program, I'm inviting Manjula ji. Please.
Hello, here's Manjula, always asking for something special, something extra. That's why I have a hard time convincing Sridharan for these special receptions. Good evening, and thank you all for being here. We are here celebrating a day after what was a wonderful concert. I can already get that fragrance of Dhrupad that has come into the embassy and the music that you will be hearing very soon. Just for my own sake, can I have a show of hands who were there at the concert yesterday? Oh, so perhaps less than even half. Just to share some of the memories and glimpses. It took us a year of planning with Sridharan, with the Gundechas at the Smithsonian. May is the Asian Pacific Heritage Month in our city, in our country. And the Gundechas created history because for the first time an Indian classical music concert was held at the Warner Brothers Theatre in the National Museum of American History. And we were delighted. It was very well received. We had a packed house, and the performance itself, I'm still elated. We've had phone calls, emails pouring in from last night, actually, all day, and that speaks for the quality of the concert that we had yesterday. Numbers, I am very bad with in arithmetic, but one of my technicians over there yesterday sent me, there were 4,783 impressions. The concert was online. Now, that could mean anything. We had 500 online, and we had 270 constant, and that's really good for an online concert. So that, but as I said, numbers don't matter, statistics are unimportant. It's the quality of the music that we got. It's the quotes that are coming in from phenomenal concert, beautiful afternoon, thanks to the magic wand of the Gundechas, spectacular. I have a Chinese colleague who wrote last night, my first taste of Dhrupad, I enjoyed every minute of it, and I cannot visit to get back on the webcast. So this is the kind of evening we all had and enjoyed. And my thanks go to all the donors. Some of them are here. Ramadeva is here. Am I missing some others? Ken Robbins is here. Are there others? All our donors made it possible to bring this concert to the Smithsonian Institution, and it's thanks to them that all of us were able to enjoy what has been absolutely an unforgettable experience of Dhrupad with the Gundechas. Now, our performers, and we are so fortunate to have them here this evening, thanks to you, so we can extend their visit a little bit more. We can never have enough. So our performers, Umakant and Ramakant Gundecha, received their training under the renowned vocalist Ustad Zia Fariduddin Dagar and also Ustad Zia Mohiuddin Dagar, who is also a distinguished Rudraveena player. The Gundecha brothers were trained in the Guru Shishya Parampara, meaning the teacher-disciple style of learning, the traditional style of learning. And accompanying Umakant and Ramakant Gundecha on the Pakhavach is their younger brother, Akhilesh Gundecha. And Akhilesh was trained by the late Pandit Shrikant Mishra and the late Raja Chhatrapati Singh Judeo. Their repertoire includes the works of many popular poets, Tulsidas, Kabir, Padmakar, Nirala, just to name a few. And in 2012, they were awarded the Padma Shri by the Government of India for their unique contribution to Indian classical music. The Gundechas have numerous recordings. They have performed in many international music festivals. They've performed in every continent. And in fact, one afternoon, I get a call from Ramakantji, and he says, I'm calling from Argentina. I said, really? What are you doing there? So Gundecha has spread Argentina all over, north, south, east, west. And most importantly, the Gundechas are preparing a new generation of performers. While today they are considered the torchbearers of Dhrupad, but it is in this endeavor where they're dedicating their time and energy in preparing a new generation. they have this Gurukul in Bhopal. They're based in Bhopal, India. And that Gurukul is an amazing, amazing institution. And I was there this past February, just had the good fortune to spend some time with them, their students, and they had a special concert. And while, just after the concert, when the students turned around, there were these students from over 40 countries who go there, and it's not, they are learning Dhrupad, but it's also a way of life, a discipline, vegetarianism, the discipline of living and learning. And it was a wonderful experience for me, so I can imagine how the students feel over there. Thus, the Gundechas have continued to spread what I keep calling the fragrance of Dhrupad all over the world. For our concert yesterday and for this evening, and to have the Gundechas with us, I'm thankful to the Dhrupad Music Institute, the president Shubha Shankaran, Satish Bhatia, who have been instrumental in having this concert. This institute, the DC chapter, is Shubha's running, and Veena and Satish Bhatia, I thank you so much for all your help, for making it all possible. And now, without any talk, we have to go into the music. It is my enormous pleasure, honor to introduce the Gundecha Brothers, Umakant, Ramakant, Gundecha, accompanied on the Pakhavaj by Akhilesh Gundecha. And as I say, the next generation, we have our young Nirant Gundecha on Tanpura and Renu Gundecha on Tanpura. So the format this evening, as you know, we first talked about, Mr. Sridharan and I will have the concert, which we did yesterday. This evening is called An Appreciation and Understanding of Dhrupad. I'm sure even if some of us have studied Dhrupad, are serious students of music, and I see several over here, but you can continue wanting to learn more about and hear more. So the format, Ramakantji, Umakantji is going to tell us a little bit about Dhrupad, the history, the evolution, the very special characteristics, and then they'll give us samplings from the music itself. And then we'd like to have a dialogue. We'd like to hear from you. Any comments, any questions, they're completely open. No inhibitions, they said. So we'll open the evening with Umakant and Ramakantji.
Namaskar. Good evening. We are very thankful and happy to be here to perform before you people, to talk about Dhrupad. Dhrupad music is supposed to be the oldest classical music of India, and I think not only India but in the whole world we have these classical music, and especially the raga music, which is only prevailed only in Indian subcontinent, nowhere in the world. Also, Dhrupad music is supposed to be the grammar of all the music we have today. In fact, all the musical forms originated from Dhrupad style. So, there is a great importance of this music as a heritage of our culture.
It's a kind of a mother music.
Mother music. This music is performed through ragas, and it has a very meditative and devotional approach. Indian arts always have been a way of worship, whether it was literature or architecture or music. This music also comes from temples, and then later on it went to the Mughal courts and later on to the king's courts also. We will start with a Rag Shivranjani, a short alap, and then one composition set to Sultal. Then after that we can talk a little about Dhrupad, and then we can conclude with one more composition in the end. So we take permissions and blessings from all of you.
Rag Shivaranjani, composition set to 10 beats.
Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sandhya Sanjeevani. Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sura Samadhi Rupini, Sura Samadhi Rupini, Gayatri Trivargadhatri Savitri Trilokayavini, Sandhya Sanjeevani. Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sura Samadhi Rupini, Sura Samadhi Rupini, Gayatri Trivargadhatri Savitri Trilokayavini, Sandhya Sanjeevani. Mahamantru Mayantru Mahatantrini, Mahamantru Mayantru Mahatantrini, Raho Yaga Kramaradya Rahastapini, Om Lam Vam Ram Rim Yaum, Sandhya Sanjeevani. Mahamantru Mayantru Mahatantrini, Mahamantru Mayantru Mahatantrini, Raho Yaga Kramaradya Rahastarpini, Om Lam Vam Ram Rim Yaum, Sandhya Sanjeevani. Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sandhya 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 Sanjeevani, Sandhya 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 Sanjeevani, सुरसमाधिरूपिणी सन्ध्या सञ्जीवनी
समाधि 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 सुर समाधि सुर समाधि रूपी
समाधि समाधिरूपिणी सन्ध्या सञ्जीवनी सन्ध्या 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 सञ्जीवनी
संध्या संजीवनी संध्या संध्या संजीवनी संध्या समाधि रूपिणे संध्या
सञ्जीवनी सन्ध्या सन्ध्या सञ्जीवनी सुरसमाधिरूपिणी सन्ध्या सञ्जीवनी
संध्या संध्या संजीवनी संध्या 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 संजीवनी संध्या संजीवनी संध्या
संजीवनी सुरसमाधिरूपिणी सन्ध्या सञ्जीवनी सञ्जीवनी सन्ध्या सञ्जीवनी
संध्या संजीवनी सुर समाधि रूपिणी गायत्री त्रिवर्गधात्री सावित्री त्रिलोकयात्री यात्री संध्या संजीवनी
महामन्त्र मायन्त्र महातन्त्रिणी महामन्त्र मायन्त्र
महामन्त्र महामन्त्र महामन्त्र
मायन्त्र महातन्त्रिणी रहो यागाग्रमाराध्य रहस्तार्पिणी ॐ लं वां ह्रां ह्रीं यां सन्ध्या सञ्जीवनी
संध्या संजीवनी संध्या
सञ्जीवनी
So we can now.
If you have any
talk
queries about
anything regarding Indian music in general.
yes, please.
Dhruva comes from the northern star, Dhruva, and Pada means text, poetry. So, you see the composition we sang just now. The first line is Sandhya Sanjeevani. So, after every stanza, we come back to this line, Sandhya Sanjeevani, Sandhya Sanjeevani.
Even after every
Stanza. Improvisation. Always
we come to the sum,
yeah,
Sandhya Sanjeevani,
we,
which is Dhruva.
we return to Sandhya Sanjeevani. So in this poetry, Sandhya Sanjeevani is a dhruva, is a fixed departure point. This concept was not there in our music before Dhruvapada. It was linear, like a novel, like you first chapter, second chapter, and then you never come back. But it is said that it started with the Ashtapadi, with Jayadev wrote. So when the first line is fixed, Dhruva, so that's how the name comes.
Yes, please.
So I understand there are different rags for different times of day, morning, afternoon, evening, and also for the different seasons. How would we hear those differences?
It is, you see,
First, you have to
Customize.
customize. Yeah.
you are
First you have to
customized.
customize
We are cultured like that. I don't see any scientific reason behind this, that there may be something, but I can't realize that. But like that, it's not universal, that this morning raga, evening raga. We have been singing, and there is a great tradition in India that regarding that. But we don't see any scientific, logical reason behind it.
It may have something, but
Well, how would you
we
feel
don't know.
the difference? If there's no reason, how would you feel the difference?
No, there are different melodies, different effect. They are certain.
And-
If you sing morning raga, Ahir Bhairav, it is a different mood. If you sing evening raga, Yaman, it's a different mood. But that particular Yaman raga is assigned with the evening time. Link between these two things is not scientifically proved.
Yes, please. Yeah, Brian.
So
Brian.
you both studied with.
Please, then you. Sorry.
Yeah, please go on.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody was behind,
Yeah.
so, but you can ask.
You studied with two great masters, one of the Rudravina, one of the vocal Dhrupad. Can you talk about the connection between the
Veena and
Dhrupad vocal?
yes, sure.
Yeah. Dhrupad music has a great influence of Veena playing. Veena and Dhrupad singing, vocal are very mutually giving each other. In fact, Veena is the primary instrument of India. You see, the Saraswati holds Veena. And all the experiments,
Regarding
Shastras,
music, classical
they're
music.
set, all the Bharatnatyam Shastra, all the Shastras of Swara, study of music, were set on the base on the base of Veena. So basically, Veena is the very important instrument. So is with
Veena,
Dhrupad.
Veena is also as much as old as it is Dhrupad.
Dhrupad.
So both are living together since old time, and they have impact on each other.
Also, in Dagar tradition in which we learn, there was a great influence of veena playing. Like you see this, of course, everything we are projecting through vocal, but this effect, this is betterly done in the instrument like veena, like. This is called mead, one of the gamak.
Yeah, but also the jod, which is we sing in alap, because we didn't sing here the whole alap. But
the next stage of our alap comes, it's like it's a jod, madhya gati, middle tempo.
Madhya laya alap.
Rana, 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 rana. So it comes from plucking. The next step is it's again plucking. So, very important relation I see here.
So this middle tempo and fast tempo alap is especially
Comes
from
from the veena. And here in instrument has two hands. One is pulling, working on frets.
One is plucking.
One is plucking. We translate in vocal the same thing. This is tonguing is plucking, and here is the frets. So that's why we never sing. You never play veena with one hand. This is the basic reason. We don't sing. This is veena being played with one hand. So that is not logical. Veena has to be, plucking has to be. So
Plucking is there, always.
So this is fret and this is plucking. So always both have to go together. That's why we don't do kanta gamak. People in khayal they do we don't do. We do
Yeah. Yes, please. Yes.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन भी एक आपके गाने की स्टाइल से ही था. शुरू से जब से सुनते आ रहे हैं तो ये जो आपका अचानक ऊपर लेने का ट्रेंड है और करके जाने का है, उसमें बहुत जानकार नहीं म्यूजिक का, लेकिन शुरू से मुझे एक अलग लगता है आपका, और लगता है कि रॉक स्टार की तरह एक कम इंस्ट्रूमेंट होते हुए भी लगता है कि इतना कोलाहल हो रहा है. तो क्या ये ध्रुपद का स्टाइल है या आपका स्टाइल है? ये कैसे अलग हुआ नॉर्मल म्यूजिक से?
ये तो मूलतः ध्रुपद का स्टाइल है. हमने थोड़ा उसको परिमार्जित, क्या कहेंगे अंग्रेजी में, मॉडिफाइड नहीं, परिमार्जित यानी embellish, not modified. Not innovation, embellished is the perfect word.
Yeah.
So ध्रुपद में खास जैसा मैंने, sorry, I am sorry for anything. As I said that in Dhrupad, it has a very deep relation with meditation, with the human body. Dhrupad primarily try to explore the sounds of body. It's based on the human body. So we are taught to activate different sounds, and these are from navel, chest, throat, nasal and cerebrum. So we have to practice for that, and we synchronize it, all this. Mainly voice is coming from only throat, but the pressures are different. The more you go up, the pressure shift to the nasal and cerebrum. The more you go low, the pressure shift to the
Heart and
chest and navel. So that's why you hear this different sounds, and in Dhrupad it's very important to do that.
Satish ji.
I have a question.
Yeah, please.
At the apex of Indian classical music, when we hear in the history, Umakant and say he was one of the best we had. Was it purely Dhrupad at that time?
Sure. Only
Yes.
Dhrupad.
You have heard the name of Mia Tansen, Beju Baura, Swami Haridas, everybody in the 15th and 16th century. It was a great time of Dhrupad. You can say golden time of Dhrupad, and they were all Dhrupad singers.
Yes.
Yes.
Second question related to that is it because of the subtlety, sukshamta,
Yeah.
more over there, that makes it a little bit more difficult in training? That's why the Dhrupad slightly became less as the time.
Yeah, it needs more attention, more
Practice.
and also you see, we should see that there is a change always in the test. So of course after Dhrupad, some people thought of Khayal, and they liked that sound, they liked the style, they liked the innovations. So things shifted to Khayal, but basically whatever Khayal we listen today is completely have completely come from Dhrupad techniques. You cannot identify a single technique in Khayal which you can say that no, this has nothing to do with Dhrupad. Everything comes from the Dhrupad. So there is a kind of a deviation from the Dhrupad.
So that being the foundation it means, and everything else.
Yes. Yes, please.
Yes. Can you speak a little bit about the techniques that make Dhrupad special, some of the core components? Also, what about those components are you teaching your students? So when your students are going through their program in the Gurukul, can you talk a bit about the program?
Yeah, these are basically kriyas, which you have to practice for singing Dhrupad. And these kriyas are like mead.
Yeah, many.
Mead, gamak.
The basic is the
Kana.
You see, whatever we are singing is made of two components. One is musical structure and voice. Raga and voice. So we have to train both. And I always say that right voice takes you to the right music. And right music takes you to the right voice. So first we have to train their voice properly. Then we teach the raga, science of raga. When you are singing, like we sing this, just we sing Shivranjani. So there are 5 notes: sa, re, ga, pa, dha. So how to handle these notes? What frequency, what placement
Of the note in the
should
raga.
be there in the raga? And that you cannot learn from any book. You have to, it's completely audio test. You have to remember the sound and reproduce, and then get it checked again with your teacher. So it's like, and then voice.
Microtones, yes.
Microtones.
Very important, yes.
taking on from there, we're all so impressed with the work that you're doing internationally, not just performing. And I wonder if there are any differences in the audience, understanding, appreciation in different parts of the world. But more than that, because you have students from all parts of the world, technically, yes, you explained how you train them. What about the language barrier, you know, the accents, and the text of most of what you perform is so deeply into either Sanskrit, Brahman, whatever. So
Yes, we whosoever comes to us, like from French background or Portuguese basic background or English background, German, any. So, yes, we have to teach them voice culture. And the way they, we don't need to teach them language. We need to teach them sound. That is important. Because speaking Hindi is not important for them. But speaking Hindi sounds is important. Sanskrit sounds. Sanskrit is based on most scientific sounds. All body sounds. You know all these, that this is ka kha ga gha nga, cha cha ja ja ya, ta tha da da na, ta tha da da na, and pa 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 ma. So the sound is coming from kanta to lips. So this science we have to teach them. And the voice culture what we are supposed to practice. Takes them to that sound.
And by the learning, when they are learning, they sing the composition in Hindi.
Yeah.
They learn.
It's not difficult.
Yeah, it's not difficult. Yes, please, ma'am.
What is the minimum time period?
One minute, please.
Do you have palta and alankar
Yeah.
as the basis of tali?
Yeah.
Dhrupad?
Yeah.
And the second question is there a counterpart of Dhrupad in Carnatic?
Yeah, they have Pallavi, Ragam. Ragam Talam is the alap and Pallavi is the composition.
So Pallavi is the counterpart of Dhrupad in Carnatic.
Yes, yes.
And do you have alankar and palta as your?
Yes. Without alankar and paltas, you cannot. You cannot make your
train your
voice.
Yeah.
So for training, you have to do the paltas and alankars.
We do all
exercises,
paltas.
different exercises, and especially in Dagar Gharana, we do akar practice and different paltas, and also Merukhand.
Merukhand system.
Merukhand system.
Merukhand is very important.
Yes.
Merukhand is the technique which makes music infinite.
Can you explain palta?
Very simply, I think Sare Saga Rega Rega Rema Gama Gama Gapa Mapa Mapa Mada Pada Pada Ar Sarega Rega Ma.
We sing just 3 notes palta in Merukhand for your information. Like 3 notes, you can make maximum 6 combinations. You cannot. It's a totally mathematics. So like sa re ga re sa ga re ga sa re ga sa ga re sa. These are the 6 combinations of 3 notes, and that is the maximum. You cannot make more than this.
With 4 sa re ga ma re
sa ga ma sa ga re ma ga sa re ma re ga sa ma ga re sa ma sa re ma ga re sa ma ga sa ma re ga ma sa re ga re ma sa ga ma re sa ga ma re ga sa ma ga re ma sa ga re ga ma sa re ma ga sa re ga ma sa ga re ma sa, re ma ga sa, ma re ga sa, ga ma re sa, ma ga re sa. So these are 24 paltas.
24
Of
combinations.
4 notes.
Of 4 notes.
Then 5 notes 120, then 7 notes 720, then 7 notes 5040.
6 notes. So we
So it
sometimes you start and do till end. It takes 3-4 hours.
Yes. So this is the practice you asked. Yeah, yes ma'am. Yeah.
If we come to the Gurukul, what is the minimum period that we can
1 hour.
learn something?
You have to come and say hello. Minimum period, it's depending on you, but yeah, we have international students coming for, at least if you want to little bit understand and feel the 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks minimum, you should come.
No, you have to say a lifetime.
Not 1 life, 7 lives, 7 lives.
No, but if somebody comes, then he will come. We know that. Yes.
She.
She. Yes. Yeah. She or he. Yes.
Can we go back and then we can come next year or whenever?
Yeah,
yeah.
You give a
People
task,
do like this.
complete this task and then we come
Yes,
back.
yes. People do like this. They come for 1 week, so 15 days, 3 weeks, yeah, 1 month, and then they repeatedly, but they come every year.
Then is it like you kind of have a small test that level we are into and then you teach ahead of that?
Yeah, generally we see it before coming students whether he should come or she should come or not. There is a lot of traveling expenses involved.
Yes, yes, madam.
So, given that your father was a musician, a
No.
wonderful singer,
No. We don't belong to the traditional musicians family.
so how did you get
Our father was a professor of law.
okay.
So we do not come from musicians
So
family.
at what age did you get into
We
this?
started like I was 7, 8 and he was 10, so like that time.
Yeah.
On your own or?
No. Of course, father
They
initiated.
initiated us into music.
Father
They-
initiated. They were very much music lover, serious art lover, and yeah.
But you instinctivly took to it, or did they have to run out after you and make you practice?
No.
No.
We instinctively took it and then they understood it and then they supported it.
Okay. Wow.
And you all have degrees.
Can
Yeah.
we learn a little more about
Yes, Pakhavas, yes. You should,
Please.
yes.
I have a question.
Please.
How old do you think this ragi may be? That's one question. And I see you use mridangam. Can you use the tabla also?
We can use any percussion instrument of the world, no problem, because if it plays but Pakhavas is the oldest percussion instrument and it has been played with us and it suits to our philosophy of music and taste of music. So we don't think that we are missing anything. So why should we take any other instrument?
And it has been tradition. So we have to follow the tradition also.
And how old this rag may be?
It's very
Raga
difficult to say.
system is quite old. Maybe at least 1,000 years. Maybe
More than this,
because
yes.
before Raga there were Murchana, so it's quite old. Basic musical property is very old. When you name it like this is Yaman, maybe the same melody must have been called by some other name. But the musical property is quite old.
Yes. So now we are hungry. So we. Acha, okay, Pakhavas with about yes.
Pakhavas is the most ancient instrument. You can hear it.
This is most ancient instrument. Initially it called mridang. The original and older name is mridang. Mrad means mitti, ang means body. So the instrument which was made by mitti was mridang. Later on,
Mitti means soil.
mitti means soil, yeah, body of soil. Later on, it was difficult to handle the instrument because you have to tune it from both sides. And the great Pakhawash players, they might thought that it can be also made of wood. So last 3-4 years, 300-400 years before, they started making it wooden. So it's called Pakhavaj. In Maharashtra it calls Pakhwaz. And it has teak wood or shisham, or the best wood is bija, and both side skins, one side is put this dough, it's a wheat flour, to make it bas. If you put out this dough, there is no sound here. The dough is making the sound. Sa, re, ga, whatever the rag demands. And the right side, it's skin like tabla. And we tune it to tonic. Now I have tuned it to C. And it has resonance. Different bowls, yeah.
So there's no animal product in that?
This is totally animal product. These both skins are goat skin, the both side.
But dead animal product.
Yeah, we have alphabets in Mridangam and Pakhavaj. We both have the same alphabets. So, Tat, Dit, Thun, Na, Ti, Ta, Din, Ta. Then combinations. This is theta. If I play together, theta. Then this is kat, theta. Dhu, ma, theta. Dha is thun and ta together is dha. Thun and ti together dhi. So then we make the combinations like katri katrikata, katrikata, ta ge 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 na ge ge ge, dhuma kita, tatri kat dhe kita, dhe ge te kita ta ge de kata, ta kita dha den ta, dha den ta, kat te te ge ge te te, kada dha ge de dinga.
So now,
How long have you been playing on Gundecha?
25 years. 45 years.
so now you must be hungry. We also. So, concluding with a Shiva Stuti in Ragadana.
We are presenting Shivastuti in Rag Adana. You might be knowing that as we have established here, our friends Brian Silver and Shubhaji have established Dhrupad Music Institute of America, and the head office is here in the DC. And Satish ji is also board member, and I will request all of you to support the Dhrupad Music Institute of America so that Dhrupad can more flourish in USA and we have more opportunity to teach Dhrupad here. Thank you.
Shiva, 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 Shiva. Shiva, Shiva 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 Shankara Adideva Shankara Adideva Shambhu Bholanath Shambhu Bholanath Yogi Mahadeva Shiva 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 Shankara Adideva Shankara Adideva Shambhu Bholanath Shambhu Bholanath Yogi Mahadeva Shiva 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 Mahabali Shiva Mahabali Shiva Mahabali Shiva Adi Anta Shiva Mahabali Shiva Adi Anta Shiva Purana Sakala Karya Hara Hara Mahadeva Shiva 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 Mahabali Shiva Mahabali Shiva Adi Anta Shiva Mahabali Shiva Adi Anta Shiva Purana Sakala Karya Hara Hara Mahadeva Shiva 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 Shankara Adideva Shambhu Bholanath Yogi Mahadeva Bhola Bholanath Yogi Yogi Mahadeva Shiva 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 Yogi 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 Bholanath Mahadeva Shiva 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 Shambhu Bholanath Yogi Mahadeva Shiva Shankara Shiva Shiva Shankara Adideva Shambhu Bholanath Yogi Shiva 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 Mahabali Bali Bali Maha 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 Mahabali Shiva Mahabali Mahabali Shiva Shiva Mahabali Mahabali Shiva Mahabali Mahabali Shiva Mahabali Shiva Mahabali 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 Shiva Mahabali Shiva Bali 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 Maha Mahabali Mahabali Shiva Mahabali Mahabali Shiva Mahabali Shiva Adi Anta Shiva Mahabali Shiva Adi Anta Shiva Purana Sakala Karya Hara Hara Mahadeva Shiva 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 Shankara Adideva Shankara Adideva Shambhu Bholanath Shambhu Bholanath Yogi Mahadeva Shiva 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 Shiva
Many thanks to all of you. To conclude this evening, we will present bouquets to our musicians and to our special guest. I request Mr. Narun to do the honor of presenting the bouquets. So we would start with Mr. Umakant Gundecha.
Thank you.
Mr. Ramakant Gundecha. Mr. Rakesh Gunda on Howard and Ms. Dhunu Gundecha on Kanpura. Also we have Miran on Kanpura. And Ms. Manjula Kumar, she is Director Producer at Smithsonian Institution. Dinner is also waiting for you, and so we will go for it. But I also request Mr. Citizen to say some concluding words. Thank you.
I don't want to hold you in between this dinner and that dinner. We have a saying in Tamil that if you do not have food for the ear, then you can consider some food for your stomach. Now you've had so much, right? Such a sumptuous, delicious food for your ears, and some light refreshments here. We have a program on Monday, which is on 8th. We have a lecture on early formation of Buddha's visual image, right? And probably this is one of the records that we have a history lecture and we are houseful and we couldn't accommodate more. But if any one of you are very specifically interested, please let us know. And on Monday, we have a Bharatanatyam program. This Buddha event is in line with the Buddha Purnima, which is approaching. And Mother's Day is approaching, so we have curated a program in which a Bharatanatyam dancer will do a theme of mother as that, and she will select pieces which will show the different aspects of mother in the Bharatanatyam. And there is a lecturer of Indian feminism. She's going to talk about the contemporary women in India. She terms them as the 10 armed human beings. So welcome for those programs. Now let's go there. Thank you very much to everyone.